My teacher forgot what photosynthesis was. Then people started disappearing. It started in biology. Mr. Melton was explaining photosynthesis when his sentence just stopped mid-word. He stood there, marker in hand, staring at the whiteboard like he was seeing it for the first time. Then he frowned, a little embarrassed, and said quietly, "Sorry, what's photosynthesis?" The room went dead silent. At first we laughed, thinking he was joking, but he wasn't. The guy looked lost. By lunch, I told my friend Laya about it, but she barely listened. She was staring at the cafeteria line, confused. "Since when do we have sushi?" The cafeteria looked like something out of a commercial now. Sushi bar, pasta station, fancy salad setup that definitely hadn't existed yesterday. When Laya asked the lunch lady about the change, she just shrugged like it had always been that way. I joked that aliens were taking over our school. It stopped being funny 2 days later. 5 girls from the senior class didn't show up Friday. No big deal. Until Monday rolled around and they were still gone. When I brought it up in homeroom, half the class looked at me like I was crazy. They didn't even remember those girls existed. I pulled up the school directory on my phone to prove it. Nothing. Their names were gone. Completely wiped. Leia and I went to the office. The secretary frowned at her screen. "I don't see any students by those names." We showed her group photos, pep rallies, prom, yearbook shots. The girls were right there. The secretary said she'd look into it, but her face stayed blank, cold, like she didn't even care. Then teachers started glitching too. Our Spanish teacher forgot what verbs were. The gym teacher just stood on the field for 20 minutes, staring at the bleachers. The calculus teacher walked out of class mid-lesson and never came back. Laya thought someone was drugging the staff. We watched the teacher's lounge, the water fountains, even the nurse's office. Nothing. Then on Wednesday, the trophy case changed. Not added to, changed. Every plaque, every photo, every name. Championships from years no one remembered. Students none of us had ever seen. I checked my old newspaper photos from last month. They didn't match anymore. By Friday, 15 students were gone, and no one but us remembered them. Even the school website kept changing. Different principal photos, new founding year, new motto every day. I started taking screenshots every night, but by morning, half were corrupted or missing. Laya dug through the archives and found old newspaper issues describing clubs, events, even teachers who'd never existed. "Someone's rewriting everything," she whispered. "Records, history, us." I laughed, but it came out shaky, because I'd already started to forget what the 5 missing girls looked like. That afternoon, I snuck into the theater tech booth. I still had admin access from last year's play. I pulled up the security footage. It was corrupted. Static time jumps, blank screens. Teachers walked into classrooms and never came out. Students entered the building and vanished mid-frame. It didn't look fake. It looked edited, precisely, surgically. When Laya saw it, she whispered, "Someone's deleting people." And she was right. By the next week, the school wasn't even the same building. Room numbers were different. Bathroom signs moved floors. My locker combo stopped working. And when I went to the office, they said that locker had never belonged to me. I checked my inbox for the original assignment email. Gone. Then Monday, Leia found something in the library. "Come here," she said, pale. "You have to see this." In the back corner, behind the encyclopedias, was a shelf of black binders. No labels. Inside, typed lists of names, students, teachers, each with a date and one word beside it. Replaced, adjusted, removed. The 5 missing girls, removed. The glitching teachers, adjusted. And at the bottom of the newest page, my name, next to tomorrow's date, replaced. Click the full story to see what happened next.